things like that. I mean, things like people looking inside of a gun and pulling the trigger and then blowing their eyes out.
Vous n'êtes que des maniaques, et c'est pour une chose aussi stupide que j'ai dû courir tous ces risques.
Assieds-toi.
J'en ai marre de ces histoires.
Prends-en une, ça te calmera.
Non, fous-moi la paix.
Another time, George Ubaldi, the Master of Arms, he was shoving the wrong blank into the gun. And he said, okay, here's the gun. I said, no, I don't want this. And he said, what's wrong? Are you afraid? And I said, yes, I'm afraid. It was like, you know, how courageous you are. And I said, shoot the gun. He shot the gun and blew his hand half off. Oh, God, I can think of so many films where I was hurt and so many stupid things. For example, when I really hurt myself badly, and I've had several back operations, there was a chain. I had to swing from one tower to the next. And I always was very good. I said, look, make sure this chain will hold my weight. So I went to my dressing room, I came back and I said, did you test it out? They said, yes. So I did it, and right in the middle of the swing, I'm over 2 stories high on cement. I fall, and my back, I broke several vertebrae, and I've had terrible operations. I've been in pain ever since. What did they do? They took somebody half my size and had him swing on the chain. You know, just, I mean, it's not very intelligent, I'm sorry. You know, the whole idea is to do things with intelligence, but I saw so many stupid things, and I used to think, my God, do they just half the time look for stupid people to work in cinema? You know.
When we take up a mission, we must succeed or die.
Ninja the Protector. An evil ninja challenges a righteous ninja. Only a ninja can defeat a ninja.
Victime d'avoir pris à la légère les choix de ses films, Richard joue dans des productions de plus en plus médiocres, aux Philippines notamment, puis à Hong Kong, où sa route croise celle d'un duo d'escrocs, le producteur Joseph Lai et le réalisateur Godfrey Ho. Ce qui ne devait être au départ qu'un film alimentaire de plus s'avérera lourd de conséquences.
Ninja the Protector, where greed and passions give rise to wholesale and gruesome slaughter.
I started shooting, and then we finished and I left. And the first thing I knew was when I get a call from a German producer. He said, Richard, how could you do this to me? And I said, what did I do to you? He said, I bought 10 of your films there, or something like that, because you're in the films. And I said, I didn't make 10 films. I did 1 film for him now. And I have to admit, I never got to even see the script. Well, of course, what he did, they bought, I guess, any old film and just stuck 30 seconds of me in the film and say, Richard Harrison in, starring Richard Harrison.
Richard Harrison est victime d'une véritable escroquerie cinématographique, le 2 en 1.
La scène derrière moi illustre parfaitement les méthodes crapuleuses du 2 en 1. Il s'agit ici de faire dialoguer Richard Harrison avec un acteur qui a joué dans un film totalement différent une dizaine d'années auparavant. Évidemment, on redouble le dialogue original de Richard Harrison en anglais pour essayer désespérément de donner une cohérence à l'ensemble. La même scène pouvant être redoublée plusieurs fois pour être mise dans des films différents.
Go to hell.
Cette méthode crapuleuse n'est certes pas nouvelle, mais le duo Godfrey Ho, Joseph Lai la poussera à son paroxysme, arnaquant d'autres acteurs occidentaux et inondant le marché mondial de la vidéo avec leurs produits.
Ninja Dragon, Ninja Terminator, Golden Ninja Warrior, The Ultimate Ninja, The Ninja Squad.
Des produits au titre aussi évocateur que Ninja Terminator, l'enfer des ninjas ou Full Metal Ninja.
Actually, my son Sebastian bought one of the copies and gave me one. I looked at it for like 10 seconds or 10 minutes maybe, and I just threw it away. I was so disgusted. What I saw was something that made no sense whatsoever. They dressed me, I think they got the clothes from some cheap second-hand store, and I looked like an American bum anyway in it, and nothing made any sense, and it was just bad, bad, bad. Lai and Ho, I thought they were decent people in that. Obviously, they were the crooks behind the whole thing. When I was there, they had a little teeny editing room, and they were there working always together. They were two accomplices. They were two thieves in the night, as far as I was concerned. They must have laughed like crazy about me because I was completely unaware of what was going on. They must have thought it was very funny. My friendship is the most important thing I have, and they betrayed it, so I have nothing good to say about them. They're disgusting people. They did disgusting films. I guess they made money from it, you know. But then prostitutes can make money too, so I guess it doesn't mean much. I said, nobody will ever hear of these films. I mean, they'll never come out, certainly not out of that country. I thought maybe they'd be shown in that country, but not in the rest of the world. Unfortunately, these seem to be the films that are most known. And I mean, it's a terrible way to be remembered. I mean, not that I want to be remembered, but I mean, at least I'd like to remember something better than this. This was the worst of the worst of the worst. I think it will go down in history as some of the worst films ever made.
Your technique is still very good.
And so is yours.
You want the Golden Ninja Warrior all for yourself. Look at this.
Yes, that's my ninja star. Right? It's my ninja star. This is yours.
I should have checked on these people before I ever said I'd work with them. You work in the sewer and you get dirty. And that's what I did. I worked in the sewer without knowing it, and these were sewer people, bad people, disgusting people. And I got dirty, and I paid the price for it. The price was I wouldn't work as an actor anymore. I didn't want ever to work again.
Quando lui ha capito che non era stato trattato bene, lui si è svogliato. Non valeva la pena più fare l'attore per lui, così ha detto basta.
Lui non ha sofferto assolutamente di lasciare questo mondo, non ha avuto nessun rimpianto e questo te la dice lunga perché in fondo, come ho detto prima, lui non lo faceva per la grande passione.
Starring Richard Harrison.
If I gave pleasure, it makes me happy. I'm glad for that part of the thing, but at the same time, I know, you know, they were just nice, clean little films, and they had their part in history, and they had their part in the moment. And you know, and I'm not ashamed of them, but I'm not happy about it either. I mean, I'm happy that they gave me a better life, and I'm happy that people enjoyed them. But I'm not. I'm nothing to brag about, you know.
Lui, come ha detto prima lei, che guarda un po' dall'alto quello che sì, non ho fatto tanto, non ho fatto così. Forse un atteggiamento, lui sa che ha fatto.
I've been very lucky. You know, the moments that were, let's say, a little difficult, it's easy, I cancel from my mind. But the good moments I remember, and I was very fortunate. I enjoy what I did. I met wonderful people. I've traveled a lot. I think also I was more interested, you know, many actors are interested in being other people. I'm always amazed about that. I was more interested in finding out who I was, who I am, and I'm still trying to find out who I am. I enjoyed working when I felt the film had a little substance to it. Actually, when I knew, I could tell in the first half hour of a film if the film wasn't going to be so good. And right away I'd lose my interest. But if I thought the film had any chance of being a better film, I got enthusiastic and I was happy. And actually it made my whole being happier. So I've had a good life, and I appreciate it, and I enjoy now what I do. And I have no complaints. I can only say thank you and to this world. And I've enjoyed life so far, and I hope to improve. I hope to. I always am studying. I'm always trying to learn. I have a lot to learn, a lot to learn. And I hope I'm given some time to continue enjoying life.
Get that horse. Hey, cowboy.
From the man, of course.
What you doing in the land of the midnight sun?
Yes, and I'm sure we're going to do better next time.
Right. Let's go have a beer.
Oh, that's a good idea.